Capricorn, Elsie here with your reading for the week ahead, my friends. How are you? Thank you so much, Capricorn, for clicking here. I do appreciate you. If you are someone who is here brand new, I hope you'll hit that subscribe button. Earth Day, I usually read for the Earth signs on a Monday. I was a little bit late. I was feeling exhausted yesterday. So I'm here to do your reading today. So it's good if you hit that bell button so you'll know when I'm uploading in case I do get off schedule once in a while. So Capricorn, I'm here to do 3 hands for you. We're going to do 3 separate readings. It might bring in 3 separate energies, but it could end up being all one reading at the end of it all. Let's find out what's going on for you, Capricorn. If you are someone who is always here and you are the ride or die, clicking, subscribing, being in the comments, watching your rising and your moon signs, I appreciate you so much, Capricorn. Thank you so much for doing that. Let's find out what's going on for Capricorn for the week ahead. My readings are always for the week ahead whenever you find them, whether it's today, tomorrow, or next year. It's always going to be for the week ahead, my friend. Let's go with the first hand for Capricorn. What's coming up in the week ahead for Capricorn, please? All right. You are about to make a decision, my friend. And it feels like you've been stuck you've been stuck in this energy of trying to make a decision for a while. And not only because of the 2 of Swords, but the 7 of Cups. It feels like you're trying to make a decision that is best for you, but you have a lot of cups to pick from. And you don't want to make the wrong decision. The 2 of Swords is like, I got to get out of this energy that is the 2 of Swords. It's like you don't see the situation for what it is. You're blocking it. You're like putting it on the back burner. I don't want to deal with it right now. There's too many opportunities. There's too much overwhelm. It's like everything's coming at you at once in the week ahead. I feel like you're going to make a decision. You are going to make a decision. Let's find out what else is going on here. We got the Death card with Scorpio. That is about transformation. And it's also about the end of the 7 Cups and the 2 of Swords. It's also the end of being in this blocked mental energy and also worrying that you're going to make a wrong decision. It's the end of this 7 of Cups, this overwhelm here. We've got the 4 of Pentacles and the Tower. I like it. But you know what this is? It's a major awakening is what it is. It's like a realization that something is over. I want to say that for some of you, you might end up getting laid off or you might end up losing a job. That's what it feels like here. That maybe you've been there for too long, maybe 4 years. And the thing is that I feel like the reason that you get out of this job, I don't think that, like, whether you're kicked out or whether you make the decision to go, what I really feel is going on here is the 7 of Cups. It feels like as one thing ends, all of these other things appear. It feels like you're going to have so many opportunities to do whatever it is that you want, that the universe is throwing you a Tower in the Death card, right? The major arcanas, you can't sidestep those. That the illusion that you should have stayed at this job is just that. It's an illusion. So it feels like you're supposed to move on, but you've got yourself stuck in a place that's redundant, stuck in a place where you now feel like you can't move forward. I feel like the 4 of Pentacles is telling me you're shut off, shut down, not feeling vulnerable, not open to anyone's interpretation, not open to anyone's direction. And I feel like that's at that point the Tower and the Death card are here. That an illusion, something that you had been working on is only going to get to the 4 of Pentacles. It's like the universe had to have you on a different path, has to push you onto a different path. 5 of Swords tells me it's going to be crap. It's going to be a crap situation. I'm sorry. I'm not the reader who's going to blow smoke. I'm not the reader who's going to sugarcoat it. There is going to be something that's going on. It is the ending of something and it's supposed to happen. The illusion is crashing to the ground. So this is the illusion. The 7 of Cups, the illusion is being shown to you. It's going to be like in your face this week. And so I want to say that there are a lot of opportunities that are coming, and that's the reason why you're leaving this place of business. Yeah. Look, the King of Pentacles is here. Once you leave this, once you either get pushed out or you decide to leave, maybe for some of you, you're going out in a blaze of glory. Maybe it's the last time that supervisor is going to say that thing to you. And you're like, you know what, dude, I'm out. I don't need to do this anymore. And if that's you, I feel like you're walking out of something and right into something as the King of Pentacles. So I want to say that whatever opportunity is coming, it is a big opportunity and it is going to give you stability and balance in your pentacle world. It's going to give you more than you need. It's an opportunity that is currently traveling to you. You don't have to go look for it. It's something that you really love. And you know what? This actually happened to me as well. I was in the insurance industry, and one day one day that manager just said something that I was done with, and I was out, and I had no plan. Zero plans, nothing. I knew I could get a job in 5 minutes. I got a lot of education, but I was like, I was out. I was out of there. We've got 7 of Wands and the Ace of Cups. I feel like you're going to be going to a place that you really love. And I feel like it's a place where you can exert your boundaries, where people are going to respect you because you have your boundaries. They're not going to try and push over them. They're not going to try and stifle you. They're not going to try and argue with you. I feel like the place where you are working, as I'm throwing these cards on the 30th of April, is a place where you don't trust the management. It's a place where the 5 and the 2 of Swords is here around the 4 of Pentacles, and it's like you feel like you're stuck there. I don't have anything to say. They're a bunch of liars. They're blocking me from getting a promotion, and I feel like the universe is like, no, bro, you don't gotta stay there. You don't gotta stay there. Tell me about the opportunities. Look at that. Look at it. Do you see it? Yes. So look, something is coming to an end, and it's gonna implode. Like, it's gonna be a blaze of glory. That's what it is. That's what it feels like. Capricorn, I think you've had enough of somebody, is what I want to say. The Wheel of Fortune is here with the 7 of Cups. You are gonna have so many cups-like opportunities, things that you love. All of these opportunities are going to come at you all at once because you finally left the situation that no longer served you. You really are the King of Pentacles, right? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You are that person, and now you're going to get to live that life. We've got the Wheel of Fortune here, and so it is a moment in time, right? It is the time of alchemy. It is a time of divine timing, and it never notifies you, right? It just happens when it happens. These are changes. And look, Capricorn, this is a hard change. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it for you. The Tower is a hard place to be. It's a shit show. It is. When things implode, it is a shit show. And when things implode because something's got to come to an end, that really sucks. But really, you come out of it much better than where you started. Look, you were in here. You're in here with liars, people who fight with you, people who block you from promotions because they kept their thumb on your head at the 4 of Pentacles. They wouldn't let you grow to the 10. So I feel like the Wheel of Fortune is your intervention. We do have the Emperor in reverse, and you can give your middle finger to your boss. I love it. I feel like the reason that the Wheel of Fortune is here because you were dealing with an Emperor in reverse. You were dealing with someone who's entitled, who's egoic, someone who is a liar, someone who has no compassion for people. And I feel like you felt stuck there. But the moon is here, and you couldn't see this coming. Like, this person may fire you, I'm just saying, or you may get up and walk out, but I feel like whoever causes the Tower, it's because of this dude here. It's because the Emperor in reverse, they have no regard for anybody. They're in it for themselves, and that's it. And we do have the moon card. And so what I think that you don't see is that this person, being the jerk that they are, is an absolute blessing that you don't see coming because things are not as they seem. All right. Tell me how this ends up here. What's the outcome? We've got the 9 of Wands. We've got the 9 of Cups and the 4 of Cups. So look, I feel like you're at the very end of it. For some of you, this is going to go down in the week ahead. So maybe it's time to prepare yourself. It's going to go down in the week ahead, but look, it ends up in total wish fulfillment. It ends up in you being free and happy. It ends up with you on the boat with the 4 Cups. It's a place where I feel like you're going to nurse your wounds, okay? Like, this place of the 4 of Cups here is a place where you can pop a tent, but please don't build a house there. So if you're feeling bad, you're feeling, we're all going to feel dejected when something bad like this happens, but I feel like it's been coming for a really long time, but you've been really patient at this place where you were feeling stuck. Yeah, the 2 of Wands tells me you needed the adventure. The aha moment came. That's what it is. You have a realization. It's like you have this realization with the with this Hanged Man in the reverse. You're like hanging there saying to your source, look, I need help. What do I do next? And the source says, all right, you want to go? Let's go. Let's go. All right. So we do have, we have Pisces and Cancer. We have Aries. We have Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, more Scorpio, more Scorpio, more Scorpio. I tell you what, Mars is here and things are about to smash to the ground, and it works out in the best way for you, my friend, in the very best way. All right. Hand number 2 for Capricorn. What else do we need to know about Capricorn, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Capricorn. What else do we need to know about Capricorn, please? Okay. Tell me about Capricorn, please. I feel like you're turning your back on somebody here. It feels like you are turning your back on somebody who will do nothing but argue and fight with you. It feels like there is somebody here that is, by the time you see this, is probably going to be someone who is in your recent past. I'm going to say yesterday or before that, depending on when you get this reading. It feels like there's a lot of conflict and disagreement here. That it feels like there's like egoic arguments. And this person, I feel like they punish you with silence. Like they alienate you. And I feel like you're done with it. I want to say that you're finally having the courage to move forward, that you're, you know, this particular depiction, right? This person has they're riding the lion. Oh, why do I keep saying I can't get my words out today. So this person who is riding the lion has conquered her fear, right? Conquered the fear. I don't need you. I'm not dealing with this anymore. And it feels like you are with you're brave like Leo. Leo's very brave, very tenacious. Leo does what they want to do. And I feel like you have conquered with some sort of fire. You have conquered whatever this is here. The moment of alchemy is here with temperance. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. Look at this energy. Ooh. The universe was waiting for you to make this decision, you know. They were like, you need to have a little bit of self-worth here, my friend. And if you do have some self-worth, then you're just going to have to turn away. Find some courage to turn away. And I think you do find the courage to turn away. And when you make this decision, my friend, here comes the Wheel of Fortune. It feels like this change is a change that you needed to make, and the universe was waiting to bless you with balance, with healing, with the moment of alchemy. The universe was waiting for you to make this decision to turn your back on this, that you're worth more than this. We've got the Five of Wands. Yeah, there's a lot of lack over here. We do have the Six of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. Look, it is time for you to be happy. You are coming to the end of a really tough cycle. And I feel like this tough cycle is about lack. It feels like there is arguments and fighting, like I said, battles, but also, you know, maybe external battles with people, but also internal battles. I feel like you were arguing with yourself. Like, is that person right? The things that they say about me, are they right? And I feel like while you were sort of in the internal battle of wondering if the things that this person was saying about you were true, I think at some point you grow a pair. I'm just going to say. I feel like the Leo is the tenacious one, right? I would follow a Leo for sure. Like Leo is going to lead you right into the fire, but nonetheless, Leo is brave, right? That's a person you want on your team in the zombie apocalypse. Right? That is a brave person. Look, I'm going to say that this here, it feels like if you are in this energy this week, in the week ahead, you won't be. Because to me, 2 5s, more than 1 5 in a reading, 1 5 showing up is lack, 2 5 showing up is more like quick change. So I do feel like there is going to be a lot of quick change. And look how it changes here. Look at this. Right? As soon as you turn your back on all this negativity, look at this. You start to get reciprocity in happiness from the universe, and the moment of alchemy is here. So I really do feel that for some of you, you need to choose to break away from someone, something, a situation. Maybe it's a job, maybe it's a relationship you're in, family, love, whatever it is, and you need to level up. I'm going to say you need to level up. The universe is giving you this option to turn your back, and I think that you will. I think that things are going to turn out like you're going to be happy. I feel like it was hard to pull away from this, because when we're in a situation, like let's just say you're in a soul tribe, and the soul tribe is very negative, Capricorn, and it feels like you are pulling away from a soul tribe that is very negative because you started to become negative. And so I want to say that there is the Six of Pentacles is the reciprocity in the Ten of Cups. And this is divine timing here, right? This is divine timing. We do have the Two of Cups here. And then we have the Seven of Swords. So I want to say that when you make this decision to decide to move forward, what's being concealed from you is 2 cups, and you're going to run off into the distance with it. I want to say that it's coming at you super quick. As soon as you close this door, another door opens. That's what it feels like. And it does lead to love for you. It does lead to love. And it is something that is coming at you quite quick. It might be confusing and overwhelming while it's happening, because I feel like you're experiencing a tower, but you're experiencing the tower because it's trying to push you out of this situation and onto a brand new path. A new path where you're in charge, where you decide what goes on, where you decide if you are going to do something impulsively or take a risk. It feels like that you are stuck in this energy here, but the tower comes as mercy always. Every time it comes as mercy. And it shows you, look, you can start at the beginning again. It feels like there is new love coming here, but it feels like this might be an old relationship. And the universe is like, you need to figure out what you're doing. And when you decide that something is coming to an end, I'll throw you a tower, and then we will carry off into the distance. But it feels like as soon as you close this door, another one opens. I always say when the universe closes the door, they usually push you out a window. So here we go. We've got Scorpio energy. We've got some Gemini energy. We have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. We've got Sagittarius energy here as well, and Leo energy. All right. Third hand. Tell me what else is going on for Capricorn, please. Tell me what Capricorn needs to know for the week ahead. We do have the Page of Swords. We have the Knight of Pentacles. And we have the Knight of Swords. There's some information that is traveling toward you, my friend. It's something that you've been waiting to hear about for a really long time. It feels like it's information that is being dug up that you didn't know about, but you're open to hearing. The Page of Swords is a student, and the student is the one who is trying to dig for knowledge, right? This is the investigative one of the tarot. But it feels like when you're a student, you have to be open to all things, right? Until you can form an opinion in the 3D, you got to be open to all things. And so I want to say that there is some sort of an opportunity that is coming to you here. And it's going to come verbally. So I feel like it's not going to be a text. It's going to be a phone call or maybe even a piece of mail. But I feel like it could be 3D or it could be swords. But it feels like it is information that's traveling toward you here. Tell me more about this. You're about to learn about something that you didn't know. And it's like an opportunity that has been traveling for such a long time. I just noticed, I've been looking at these cards for, I don't know, years. I just noticed that there's a squirrel in the tree. I'm telling you, every time I look at them, I notice something different. So the Knight of Pentacles is the one that travels really slowly, right? It's the opportunity that's been moving, inching its way toward you. But the Knight of Swords is the one with all the information that just wants to get there first and blurt it all out. So that's why I feel like it's coming at you, like it's inching toward you, but it's coming verbally. That's what it feels like here. It could be a phone call. Could be a meeting at work. Take it as it resonates. We do have the Four of Swords, we have the Page of Pentacles, and we have the Judgment card. So there is a decision being made about you, my friend. I want to say that if something has been silent, because it feels like you've been waiting for something for a while, and I want to say that it could be a decision, that maybe you put in an application, or that you told somebody something, and you're waiting to hear back from them, or maybe you've put your hat in the ring for something. You've maybe put in for a promotion. It feels like a tender, or if you're trying to buy the house, or it feels like you've been waiting for a long while to hear about what's been going on, because we've got the Four of Swords here. And it feels like you've been fighting for it. Like it feels like you've been 4 and 1 is 5. It feels like you've been fighting for it. Or maybe you're the person who is like online Googling, why haven't they made a decision yet? Has anyone been hired for the position? And it feels like it's going to be coming at you in the week ahead. It is a new beginning or an opportunity. The Page of Pentacles, it's a 3D opportunity, right? You see right here. It's a 3D opportunity that is coming at you. It might be entry level if it's work, but it feels like it's a decision that's being made in your favor. And you've been waiting for a long time for this. In fact, I feel like you've been fighting for it. But you're going to be able to close the door on something here. So that's why I feel like an old cycle is passing away. It's like this is the chapter, right? This is not the cycle, sorry. The cycles are like, when we go from the ace to the 10, that's the cycle. This is the door of the chapter. So this is like taking the book out back, setting it on fire, burying it in a hole, and then we're just going to get a new book and we're going to start something brand new. It doesn't have to be as violent as that. But we do have the World card here, and it tells me that you are about to achieve something. There is a milestone that's coming here. So if you've applied for a job, or you wanted like a person to come toward you, or something is coming in the week ahead, my friend, that is an opportunity. It might be an opportunity that's coming back around. And why I say that is because of the Judgment card. We are still in retrograded energy, and I'm not talking about just love, right? Retrograded energy doesn't mean just love. This could be an opportunity that maybe you thought passed you by. Maybe you applied for it last time and it didn't come through because it wasn't your moment of alchemy, right? It wasn't time for anything to be resurrected here. So this could also be a position that you applied for in the past that you didn't get. Maybe they turned you down, but the opportunity has been inching toward you because either you've been in some healing or you've been fighting for the position. Tell me what the opportunity is for Capricorn, please. There it is. It's going to cause a tower, whatever it is here. It's like you were ready to give up. You were ready to give up. You were exhausted with the fight. You were ready to give up. And the Knight of Pentacles comes in and brings the tower. There is something that is a shocking change here. A shocking change. And it feels like it's because you didn't give up. 7 of Wands. It's because you didn't give up, my friend. We do have the 4 of Wands. It's going to benefit your family, your home, your surroundings. For some of you, this could be about a relationship. It could be because you didn't give up that somebody is about to come back round. Maybe you've been fighting for some type of relationship. It is an opportunity. What's the opportunity, please? You've seen something, you've got some sort of a breakthrough in your intuition here, and it's causing a moment of alchemy. And that's why you're getting the opportunity. You've released your, that's what it is. Look, I'm telling you that this is the way it goes with manifestations. Look at that. We've got the 3 of Wands and the Devil in reverse. When you release the things that are not good for you, you can stop waiting. It comes in right away. It's like the thing you're waiting for is because you're hanging on to codependency, fear, it's not mine, I'm not ready to receive, all the things that are in the devil energy, feeling like I can't do it, feeling, having doubt in the self. But once you let go of that, once you release it, you can stop waiting because here it is. It comes running in as good news. It comes running in as good news here. So I feel like someone is making a decision about you, whether it's in love or whether it's about a job. Take it as it resonates for you. But there is going to be a breakthrough in the week ahead about this opportunity, and you knew it. I feel like you did feel it here. And we do have this moment of alchemy. Something is coming to the surface, and you're going to be able to head on your way. It's going to give you a lot of balance and victory. It's a decision you're going to have to make. All right. We have Sagittarius, we have Pisces energy, we have Leo, we have Capricorn, sorry. We have Virgo and Pisces, we have Gemini, Scorpio energy, and we have the Knight of Pentacles, who is Virgo energy. We have Cancer and Pisces on the bottom of the deck. This is going to sound really silly, but I think I just did 3 hands. And I can't remember because I was so into your reading. I'm just going to leave it there. If it was 2 hands, I'm sorry, but I think it was 3. I'm going to go for now. I think that's what you needed to hear for now. I hope you are well. Thank you so much for being here. I will be back because I'm always back. You take care, Capricorn, and I'm out for now. Love you guys. Bye-bye.